Hello guys, how are you? I'm sorry, it's been a long time since the last video, but I'm really sorry. It's a hard days with the work and the beginning of university. So without giving any excuses, let's start with 3D Max. This tutorial lesson I will explain how to create the doors, the folding door, sliding door, and the standard door, and also how to create the windows. So we'll explain how to create doors and windows. So let's get out of this picture. Let's start 3D Max. Now, as we said every time, the first thing we have to do is the unit setup. So we have to go to customize unit setup and then system unit setup. So through here we could choose meters or whatever unit that you prefer. So about me, I prefer the meters. Okay, then okay again. So, and also, as you know, Alt and W is to show the only one screen, either perspective or top view, front view, so whatever. Now I'll show this screen, which is the perspective screen. Now from here, from this panel, as you can see here, we are in create and also on geometry. So I will choose from here doors. So we have 3 types of door in 3D Max. They are different in the way of opening and the way of design, but they are the same method of drawing in 3D Max. So we'll start with the first door, which is the pivot door. So I will hit on the pivot. I will just hit one click. I will go this side or this side. So now I will give it a height. So as you can see here, this is the door, but still now there's no parameters for this door or parametrics. So the parameters of this door is those parameters. So let's start with the first parameters, which is the standards, which the height, width, and depth also. So here I didn't put any units for it. So I will start the height 2.1 because I'm working with meters. The width, which is this one for the door, so I'll make it, let's say 0.2, and also the depth, which is this. So the depth for the door, sorry, the width, I have to make it 1 meter, and the width and the depth 0.2. So this is my door. Now what is this? Let's explain them. Let's go here. We have the frame parameters. So the width is not 2 meters, it's too much, so I have to decrease them. So it's the outline frame for the door. So the width, either I make it 0.12 is good result, or even 0.07, it means 7 centimeters. So it's the best. Now I have another thing, which is the depth. 1 meter is too much, so I'll make it just like 5 centimeters, 0.05. And the door offset, I will explain it later because now I have to solve the problem of this one also. So let's go to the leaf parameters. The thickness 2 meters. I'll change it to, let's show it from here to make it clear for you. So the thickness, I'll decrease it. So as you can see here, I'll make it 0.1. So, and also I have top rail, which is this one. So it's 4 meters, too much. I'll make it something like, actually we won't understand it, we have to make outline. So the top rail, which is this one, so I'll make it just like 0.15, which is 15 centimeter. Bottom rail, which is 12, is too much, so I'll made it. So what is this? Now we will show it. So the leaf, it means like the design for the door, the standard design. So this 0.15, as we said, is too much. So I made it 0.01, which is 1 centimeter. And also this one, the bottom rail, also I made it 0.01. Now I have this door. Just let me change the color for the door because I don't like this color. Now I have another thing, which is the panel horizon, which is the horizontal panel. So either you increase degrees, so let's make it 1, just something like 1, and leave it as it is. Now the maintain will decrease it, will make it 0.1, just something like this. Now here we have the panel, the door, the main door. So either you want it glass or beveled. So what is beveled? Let's control it. Now the angle, so we'll leave the angle. We have to control the thickness number 1 and thickness number 2. So thickness number 1 will be 0.03, just something like this. 0.03. Thickness number 2, which is 0.05, is too much. I made it also 0.03. Sorry, 0.03. And also I have something here, middle thickness, which is this one. So I'll made it 0.0, something like 2 or 0.05. Now I have also the width, it's too much, so I'll made it 0.4. 0.4. So as you can see here, and also I have width number 2, so decrease it just to make it something like this. Now let's go back to the upper. So I have this door, so I have double door, so I could make it double door, but actually this one 0.2 is too much. So the depth, I'll made it 0.1, something like 0.1, to show it look more clearable. So now I have the width for the frame, this one, which is the outline. So I prefer to make it just something like 0.01, I mean 1 centimeter. The depth, which is this one, as you can see, this one, the depth for the door, so I'll make it 0. I don't want a depth, other depth for the frame. Or let's make it 0.1, just like the main one. I'll keep it 0. Now the door offset, which is this one, you can't understand it till you go to the upper or top view. So now we have something here, which is the type of the door. So either you want a double door, you select this one, as you can see here, or flip swing, which means I'll explain it now. Now the opening, if you want to open the door, deselect this one. If you want to open the door, just you have to control this degree. So now I'll open it. Now I'm opening the door from this side. So if I want to change the flipping swing, so sorry, hang, I will select the last one. So now I just flip it. How the way of opening, I flip it. Now flipping swing, so either this side or this side. Now I have another option, so which is the double door. So now it's one opening. I could make them 2. So when I select this one, now it's 2 opening. Now I have the door with 2 opening. So I could open it just like this. 180, it means full opening. 90, it means like this. or just something like 30 or 36. Now I have this door, the first door. So guys, if if I want to keep it glass, not like beveled, I said the design beveled before. Now if I want to make it glass, I have to control the thickness only for the glass. So it's 0.25 is too much, so the thickness for the glass 0.01 and also is too much, so I'll made it 0.05, sorry, 0.005, it means half centimeter. Now I have the other type for the doors, which is the sliding door. So it's the same way of creating the door. And also guys, please notice here, as you can see, the way of create the door, this door. So I said one click to make the width for the door, the other dragging is to make the depth and also then height. So width, depth, height. And also they have another way, which is depth, height, and depth. Sorry, width, height, and depth. So let's keep it as a standard, the way of creation this door. So leave it as it is. So now I'll just hit one click to draw the width. See, as you can see here, the width. Now then the depth. So I will keep it just like this. Then the height. So this is my door, guys. Now if I want to control it, as you can notice here, I have the same parameters for the height, width, depth for the door. So if I increase the height, as you can see, and also the width and the depth, so it's depend upon the units that you are using. And also I have the opening. So as you can see here, I have opening for the door because it's sliding. So flip front back, as you can see here, this one, the first one, flip front back, which means this one now in the front. I could made it in the back. So when I select it, as you can see here, it's flipping. Or I will open the door now, just like this. I will hit flip sliding. Sorry, I'll hit flip sliding, or slide, or side. So when I select this one, it will flip the opening side. Now I have also the frame, the parameters for the frame, and also the design, which is the leaf. So as we said, this one, either you control the thickness and also the opening. Now as you can see here, the opening, the top, and also the bottom. So I could make it just like this, and the top just like this. So now it's a nice door, in my opinion. I like it just like glass. Now I have also the bottom, I made it like this. Now the panel, as you can see here, guys, and now we have glass. Either you want the glass door, so we'll increase the thickness. I'll change it to something like 0.01. And if you want to make it bevel, I mean the design for the door, either you want to make it wooden door or glass or anything, so just control the bevel angle. So 45, leave it as it is. Thickness number 1, which is this one, as you can notice here, this. So I'll keep it just like it. And thickness number 2, let's make it just something like this. And also we have middle thickness, which is this one. Either I could make it out or just no, like this. And also I have the width, which is width number 1, and also the width number 2, which is this one for the frame of the bevel. As you can see here, now we have the sliding door, the other type. I didn't change the parameters, I mean the width, height, and depth for the door, because I explained already in this little door. So this is the father and this is the son. Now we have another type for the doors, which is the bi fold. What does this door? So we have a door called folding door. I'll explain it now. This is the last type of the doors, that is standard door in 3D Max. So the same way, the first heading for selecting the width, now the depth, then the height. Now I have this door. So let's go to the parameters of this door. Now we have the first one, which is the high width depth, as I explained here and here in this little guy. And also I have another options, which is double door, double folding. I'll explain it now. Now let's open the door. As you can see here now, the way of opening this door is just like this, because it's folding door. So if I select the first one, double door, it will be two opening, just like this, as you can notice here. And also flip swing, which means other side. So, and also I have flip hang, which means either this type or as I explained before. So now I have a frame for it. So we have to have a frame for the door, as I said before. So we will select the frame and control the parameters for the frame, as you can see here. Now if I close this door, because now it's opening you, and that's why it's not looking close from here. So if I'm closing the door, to be like this. Or if I want to make it double door, as you can see. Now guys, we have something called door offset. I didn't explain it in the first door, this small one, and the second door, and also this one. So you won't understand it till we go to the top view. So let's go to top view. This is my door. So sorry. Now we have door offset, which is this one. So if I control it, as you can see here now, this is the offset for the door. Either I make it 2 point, it means in the middle, if I increase it till the last number, or if I make it 0, it will start from the beginning. So this is the door offset. Now we finished the 3 types of doors in 3D Max. Now let's delete them or keep them. Let's go to the windows. The windows, the way of creating the windows is the same way for creating the doors. So from create geometry, we will go from here standard parameters, and we will select windows. So here, this one, and we have 6 type for the windows. They are all the same way of drawing, but different type of, different design in the opening or in the shape or whatever. So I'll explain one of them or 2. So I will select this one, casement. So the same way as I said, width, depth, and height, the way of create the door. So now I have my door, my window. Now I'll go to modify to just check out the parameters for this window. So I have high, width, depth, the same for window. The same parameters for the door, and also I have frame, also the same, the thickness, the width, and the horizontal and vertical width for the window. And also I have glazing. So inside this window I have a glass. So the width of this glass, I have to increase it or decrease it, as you can see here. Now I'm always prefer to make it 1 centimeter. So, and also I have casement, which is panel width. Now as you can see here, the frame, which is the outline frame for the glass, not the outline frame, the main outline for the glass. So this one, casement. So I'll keep it just like this. Now it means now I have only 1 opening for the window. So if I'm selecting 2, they will be 2. And also I have a opening, so I could open the window just like this. If I select flip swing, it will be like this. So the other type, now we finished the first one, which is the casement. And I have also other type which is awing. Let's check it. What is it? Let's draw it. So the same parameters, guys, for high width, depth, and also the frame and the glazing. I'll just decrease the glazing. I'll make it like 9. And also I have flares and panels. So those are the outline frame for the window, I mean the glass. And also panel count, so how many panels I need, because I said this is another design for the window. So this is the difference. They are the same way of creation, the same way of making the parameters, but different way in design. So now the panels count, so I'll make them just like, sorry, just like 3 panels. And also the opening, as you can see here, guys, this is the opening. Now, guys, the other types are the same, only the different in the parameters. So I wish that you are understanding this lesson, and wait me to the second lesson of this tutorial course, full tutorial, because we will finish the 3D Max, then starting with V-Ray of 3D Max, then also we'll go to the visualization by Photoshop. So wait me, as soon as possible I will post the second video, the other video. Okay guys, bye bye.